Let's bring in the third member of our team, Mackenzie Hamilton, with the big story heading into today's game.
That's right, Chris. The big story is a big loss for Arizona. The Wildcats will be without their leading scorer in Michaela Purdue this afternoon. You talk about pushing through. At one point in this game, you guys are 10 points down. What was the difference maker today?
Oh, man, we went in the halftime.
Happy National Signing Day. We've got Coach Brennan here in the studio with us to break down Arizona football's newest Wildcats.
All right, Gronk, I got to start with the most important question of today. Did you and Chris decide on an official bet for this game?
Yes, we did.
The connection between these two head coaches here tonight runs deep. Coach Burke and Coach Mo were a part of the same signing class for the Louisville Cardinal back in 2008. Samaya, you hit a three to tie it up, and then you help win this thing on the free throw line. What are you telling yourself in clutch situations like that?
I mean, those are the moments.
This season, Arizona has started a handful of new traditions, one of which incorporates this sign here, beware of the dog. It seems like all night we were saying Cam Kitchen from the corner, 4 for 6 from the arc. How clutch was she?
Clutch!
Anna Heath entered that last set, really a catalyst and some momentum change for you guys. What did you like from her?
I love the fact that she's going out there being aggressive.
We've been talking about this storm all week, so it should come to no surprise that Arizona football is ready and prepared if this becomes a rain game. I talked with the offensive coaching staff, and they told me that they've been incorporating wet ball drills into their practice all week long.
What changes or adjustments do you want to see this next half, especially to capitalize on some of those turnovers?
Yeah, I think just continuing to stay.
Thinking back to just a year ago, you were recovering from your ACL. You were sidelined for Arizona's spring game. What have you learned about yourself and your determination over this past year?
I've learned that I'm a very patient person.
34 points for you tonight, a career high. I know you told us last game when you see that first one fall in, it gets you going, but tonight specifically, what was clicking for you?
I mean, the same things.
This week you said headed into training camp, you feel like this program is firing on all cylinders right now. You're talking strength and conditioning, academics, community service. For you, what was the highlight of the offseason and the work that the guys were doing off the field? Your story is incredible. You were drafted first round out of high school, elected to come here for Arizona's 2 seasons where you not only did it all, but you did it all well, hitting, pitching. Were then drafted again first round, this time by the Dodgers. When you think about that decision, what kind of impact did Arizona baseball have on you going to the pros? Well, this Arizona team is chock full of some talented freshmen. That was just you last season. When you reflect on your year with Arizona, all the lessons you learned, is there a message, any words of encouragement you want to pass on to them?
I'll just say stick with it.
You have an action-packed weekend here, really making the most of every minute in Tucson. It started off with the Red Blue Showcase last night, winning the dunk contest, playing with the team. Whose idea was Rocky Gronkstone?
I got to give all the credit to Coach Tommy Lloyd.
I loved your tweet after the official announcement of you coming to Tucson. You said, I would say I'm excited to get to work, but I'm already a few hours in. What is on the top of your to-do list as you work to assemble your staff, your roster, and overall this program?
Yeah, you just nailed the 2 things that I would say are on the top of my list.
As if these factors weren't enough to fire up these guys, Coach Brennan also shared with me that he relied on his coaches and staff who personally spilled blood in this game to relay the message, the story of this rivalry to many of his newer players. Down goes Auburn, and you guys claim your 4th top 25 victory this season. What is it about this team right now that makes you guys one of the best, if not the best in the nation now?
Yeah, I think
Well, yeah, Cindy, I was just able to talk with Coach Simmons about what the message to the team at the half was. She's extremely frustrated with her post players. She said rebounding is a key to this game, and they're not doing that right now. They're just hanging around enjoying the show. That's right, Darren. After that 4-0 start to conference play, Colorado cracked into the top 25 this week. I asked Coach Mahoney, is this something you and your team stopped to celebrate? And he said, actually, we haven't even discussed it yet. I don't even know if I could tell you what day this week those rankings rolled out. For Arizona junior Samaya Sigampong, she had quite the summer. After transferring to Arizona and going through that whole process, she was named to the Philippine senior national team and had the opportunity to compete with them in the FIBA Women's Asia Cup in China this summer.
Let's go!
You've come in, you won over the football team, you won over this community from not only your play on the field, but everything outside of it too. Who really is Chuba?
It's a good question.
what's up, Wildcat Nation?
I'm really just a kid from Long Beach, you know, we're just trying to have fun, trying to find new ways to have fun, put a smile on somebody's face. Even on the field, I'm still pretty goofy. Like sometimes I'm singing while I'm playing.
Chuba's awesome. He's like the joy of the room, you know, like he's just happy. He's just Chuba. You know, I think his love for the guys that are in that room and are on this team really kind of help fuel that.
If he cares about you, he cares about you heavy. If he loves you, he really loves you. And it shows so easily, like, in interaction with him.
You know, even just his presence, you know, makes an impact on the team.
I've been playing since I was like 5 years old. It was really because like my parents kind of like told me to, and I was just being obedient. But then once I got to high school and realized like how good I was at it, and then like I seen my potential and like where I can take it, I was like, kind of fell in love with the process. For me, it's not so much football that I fell in love with. It's the things that come with football. You know, your teammates, the family that you gain from it. You know, just the experiences I've had with football. You know, it's taken me places that I never thought I'd be.
The first stop for Chuba would be UC Davis, where the D lineman earned all Big Sky honors. And after 4 successful years with the Mustangs, Chuba made the decision to sign with the Cats for his senior season.
That was supposed to be my final year of college football. So for me, I was just trying to, you know, make the most of it, you know, with every snap. You know, you always hear people say, play every snap like it's your last snap. And I tried to do my best in doing that. And yeah, I was just trying to have fun with it too, you know, make these last few games, you know, make that last season worth it. But then, you know, obviously got hurt against Kansas State, which was kind of, you know, unexpected. But then when they told me, like, you're out for the season, I was like, damn. So that for me, like, just having the game taken away from me like that, I never really had that happen to me before. So it was a big, it was a shock for me. But it allowed me to, you know, find myself outside football, you know, with, especially with my relationship with God, and just finding out what I want to do outside of football.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Challenge Down with Chuba.
Have you always been interested in entertainment?
Pretty much. I mean, as a kid, even now, like, I just love putting smiles on people's faces. If I can do that in any way, shape, or form, then why not? And I don't like seeing people who like feel left out or like just feel, you know, like sad or whatever. So if I can do anything to change that, then I'll do it.
You talk about kind of your drive of wanting to make people feel happy, feel seen. Do you feel like that drives you on the football field too, in a way?
For sure. It mainly is for, you know, one, you know, I've been given God's given me the ability, and He's given me a gift to be able to play football at this level. So who am I to not, you know, use that gift to the best of my ability? And not only that, you know, I play for those around me, you know, my brothers, and like I play for, you know, those behind me, you know, my family, my friends, my peers back home.
Chuba made the decision to return to Tucson for one more year of college football, but the new year would bring new hardships. And for Chuba and his family, the unthinkable.
My dad passing away, it's been tough for my family, especially for my mom and my sisters. But you know, God is good. You know, He's been with us through it all, comforting us. You know, just knowing that you know, He's in a better place. You know, He's watching me from the best seat up top.
How did you get through this fall?
Yeah, for me, just number one, just leaning on God, you know, going back to His Word. Not only that, just the love and support from my family. Not only my immediate family, but like, you know, extended family, and the love I got from here, Arizona. You know, when I went back home for the first time after my dad passed, like after a couple days went by, Coach B, he sent me a video, and it was a video of like everybody just sending their love and the condolences to me and my family, and that video right there it meant a lot to me. Every now and then, like every once in a while, I watch that video.
Hey man, you know we're here for you, brother.
He went home and he did what he had to do with his family, and he came back and got right back to work.
I feel like that just shows his true character, like whether his day was good or bad, like he's gonna give you the same Chuba, a good, genuine person.
Who came up with the idea of transitioning you from D-line to O-line?
That was Coach G, Coach Gonzalez. Yeah, he in the spring After one of our linemen went down with an injury, he came to me and he asked me, like, how would you feel about switching over to O-line? I was like, if that's what the team needs, then yeah, I'll do it.
You know, he came over in the spring and he's probably, you know, the third string guard at that point. You know, he goes into fall camp and he's, you know, learning the position, learning the calls and all that. And then for him to finish fall camp, you know, competing for the starting job and then winning the starting job, I think it just speaks to how awesome he is as a person.
O-line is a lot more technical than D-line, and there's a lot of little things that you do, like little steps, little hand movements, like where to place your hands, where to put your feet. So that was probably the hardest part for me. But like with the coaches that I've had, you know, Coach Oglesby, Coach Stu, Coach Baker, and then all the guys on the O-line, they've helped me so much.
I know that, you know, he plays with a heavy heart every game, but, you know, his heart's so big that he's got enough room for that and all of us.
This team is special, man. It's probably the most fun I've had playing football ever.
Let's go! Hey, family on me, family on three. 1, 2, 3.